Testing 1, 2. Hello everyone, welcome to Zaki number 2. Yes, I just did do the testing 1, 2 thing. That's because we're recording right now. We're about to watch Gen.G versus Cloud9. I was looking at the rosters then because, oh yeah, it does say at the top now, Gen.G, Cloud9. Okay, here we go. Here we go. What's about to go down? We got tens. Tens up above. Vice is potentially the person to push in. What's about to happen here?
It's going to be a retake, and that's okay. Retaking the site is not too bad. And oh, look how the cages went. Oh, it's beautiful there.
Nice.
That's so fantastic from Mikael.
Nice pick off.
Oh my god, it is raining Gen.G.
This is not looking good. This is not looking good for Cloud9 right now.
Gain the ground back onto the site. They've lost the spike there.
Yeah, they lost spike. They have no presence on site now. They're basically going to be tucked away inside of this archway, and that was because Gen.G simply just allowed them to be able to go on.
Let me turn this up a little bit for you.
Started with that aftershock from Breach. That kind of gave them a little bit of a warning, like, hey, be careful, because if you go in here, we're about
that should
to
be better for you now.
They get into the site, and it also was a brilliant play on Cypher's end.
So this is going to be difficult now for Cloud9. I don't think they're going to bring this back, but who knows? Maybe. Maybe. It is a 2v4 though, and they're really trying to push it in.
Other options to work with because the spike's going to be right in front of the generators.
Oh man, that's so beautiful.
This is tricky.
Opportunity here to make something.
Oh my gosh.
Desperately, but there's just too much utility.
I think just take the L on this round. You know what I mean?
So
like,
awesome to see that cage. That is something now that
Shrug
have
went
to watch
live.
out for. They have to watch out for the possibility that the Cypher could be playing behind that box.
Ooh.
Although to be fair, I get actually tens. That was smart. That made sense. To be fair,
and one pip
get some eco.
Getting ult as well, which could be problematic for Arena that will get auto heals and will be able to move around the map freely. Got to be a tad careful about that. But
nice little replay. Yeah, Cypher about to take out Cypher most likely. There we go.
I think that was
with the headshot.
You know what? Actually, good point there. I want to say it was a Sova, but
I think it was a Sova dart. I thought it was a trip at first, but I think it was a dart.
I'm like fairly certain it was because he got vision on multiple.
All right, so this time it looks like we might see some action
as we jump back into
on
the second round here.
What is the move?
And since this is the first time we are going to be seeing Killjoy and play the turret doing some interesting things here.
They are so ready. They are so ready for this.
Keep track of this one.
Gen.G is so ready for this.
Position here for the Sova with an Ares round 2. But unfortunately, not typical is going to be the tens.
Also, you thought. No way. Oh no. Oh no.
It's going to be really difficult for him to try and stay alive out of that one. Now it's going to come down to player 1 here to hold this one down, as tens is going to be in his ult state here, which will elevate that rate of fire. And for the Bulldog, it will be that much more difficult for him to deal with. Bulldog's going to be a strong weapon, and in a round 2,
you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong. Gen.G is going to be far. No, Gen.G was not ready for that. Good competition so far. Very good competition. Competition? Competition.
Able to get a 3K, and he built the ultimate up. He managed to complete the ultimate at the beginning of that round, pop the Empress, and with that,
by the way, if I see him at all, I'm on coffee. I'm on my second cup of coffee, and I'm knackered. I've done a few things already today, and I know I've got a lot more to do today. So, but it's all good. We're watching the Gen.G Cloud9. I think this is probably round 2 for these guys, and then I think after that we're going to see TSM versus whoever wins this. But Mitch just takes down player 1.
And at this point, it should be fine because there's not really
and it is just absolute
for C9
carnage.
Or rather, sorry, for Gen.G to do too much more damage.
Cloud9's looking good right now. They didn't have a good first round, but they seem to be somewhat picking it up. Of course, that's very subject to change.
From Team Liquid in the Allied Esports event. For one, I mean, the headshot machine, it's unbelievable. But if there is a player in North America that can take that mantle and make it work, it is tens. You don't want a split game. You want exactly what's going on here on Ascent, That 8-0 start, 9-0 start is beautiful for them. Now they're freely going to be able to take this A site here. No one's going to get picked up. They just got to do their due diligence, check health, make sure that no one's around here to thwart this play, because it could very well happen.
Well, it's about to go down now.
Pistols, barely any HP here for Mikhail. No options, really. And they're going to get scouted out, too. Potentially, I mean, no, actually. I don't think Mikhail got pointed out there. Either way, I don't really see it playing that much of a role. Although TenZ is going to be
the only thing I can see Gen.G doing here.
Okay, so they're just playing this one slowly.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Thinking. Guy by the button is a typical spot. Didn't really connect with anyone, but the Bulldog shot seems going to be weakened from the get-go. Shinobi gets 2.
Unlucky.
Giving C9 2 in a row here.
The only thing they could have done was, you know, get more eco, but that's about it. They just didn't have that. And now Cloud9 is starting to get a good feel for this, especially after their first round of a loss. Question is, this is only 3 rounds in. What happens in this round?
Positions for Sova to play on that B site with the recon dart. Very hard to punish. It can go anywhere on the ceiling in that B main position to get that information.
Bro, Twitch chat, you can't see it for a reason. I decided to keep it out in case people are saying horrible stuff. It's wild, Twitch chat. Alright. Now we got a bit more scattering across the map. Oh, it's a standoff. It's a standoff. He don't know. He don't know.
Mitch can't get the kill. They know a win is now, which is.
Oh, well, now he knows the killjoy's there.
Win for them. They need to know where that operator is at all times.
Relic's just keeping guard.
Is a win.
Absolutely.
Got the corner.
Play with words there. Do you support me? Thank you. But despite that, having that knowledge, Win is still going to find the
nice
mark
win.
on Mitch. Mitch playing that flank.
Nice hit.
You were correct on the attack.
That's got to be irritating for Mitch. Getting opped like that, bro.
At least with the way that players have been trying to.
You could just tell Mitch was like ready. Well, he clearly wasn't, but he was.
You will most definitely see Killjoy shine.
Like if Win missed that one shot, he would have been out.
The options, you can clear a lot with Nanoswarm, but that's really it. Now though, as they push up.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a close game, isn't it? It's going to be a close game.
Essentially a round for Gen.G, a clean round for Gen.G. They won't more than likely give up anyone here. I think C9 knows that this will be quite challenging for them to have to deal with, as they'll just need to get together, maybe play for picks, play for trades, see if they can get a gun out of one of the players' hands. I mean, that's really their only logical options, or hold on to their weaponry.
So I'm seeing in the Twitch chat that TSM got wrecked,
and that's basically going to be the round there.
Which means that TSM is playing whilst I'm not watching them somehow.
Win was there. Win still committed to it and continued to push it. And that just really left them with not a lot of comfort as to where they could possibly go from that point. They were really just forced.
Let's have a look at the standings.
It's going to be difficult to try and break through that. And now we got ourselves a game on our hands here, DDK.
Yeah, we're seeing some glimpses.
Currently, Gen.G is 2-2 with C9.
You know, we talked about the B potential, but also the spawn wall.
TenZ, as per usual, is top fragging. Pretty good to see. We all know TenZ is a legend at this, especially with the op.
We'll see how that develops. This time we can see Win is repositioned. He's opened the
Win trying to do the op out here.
That operator from the mid position does get smoked off by the dark cover, and in the meantime we do see Vice lurking towards the same main position, and it is a cat's presence now that is.
Okay, so I see what they're talking about when they said TSM got steamrolled. Yeah, that was TSM versus Team Dignitas. So just as an update, TenZ taking out Mikhail. TenZ getting in. Is he going to get a triple? Oh! He didn't know. He didn't know he was there. It was not the right timing. So
And even though he was paranoid,
Gen.G
so
won the previous game. This is a best of 3, I believe. Might be wrong there, but I think it's a best of 3. Gen.G won the previous match, so if Gen.G wins this game, then we're going to be seeing a TSM versus Gen.G game, which I'll probably also react to too. And hopefully, the next games after that are going to be tomorrow, because I got other stuff to do than to react to these tournaments as of right now too. Got to make another Valorant Hub video and some other stuff.
And again, it boils down to the fact that Tens, even though they had the beat on him, they knew exactly where he was. Reyna just gets the kills, becomes a problem, and you have to try and stop that quickly. Otherwise, you're going to see more results like this round after round from C9.
Yeah, I think it's really hard as well if you do just allow...
If Gen.G gets the next round now, it's going to be so obvious how this game goes right now. Like, we're currently in the 6th round. We're about to start the 6th round, obviously. And they're basically even at this point, which is really interesting to see. Competition like this is always very cool to see.
And they will live by it or die by it, and we saw that they died by it. So I'm expecting to see more aggression from Gen.G in a different fashion. Here's Effie win with his 3rd position with the operator that we have seen so far. Only onto our 6th round, and he's going to try and find something here from Catwalk. It might be rather difficult. He could try to updraft, but that would be quite risky.
Yeah, not something you want to do. Everyone's going to know exactly where you are, and it's just not a risk that you want to take with how close this game has been. Some attention.
Playing it very slowly right now.
And Effie's is backed all the way
It's
up.
obvious why as well. This is not an obvious match. This is not an obvious match, I don't think, at least. Yes, Gen.G won the last one, but Cloud9 as of right now are taking it. That could change this round though, who knows.
And that's also going to slow them down, force them back, allowing Effies to get shots in with this Odin.
It's always a bit of a, it's always a bit mind-boggling when you see the players ADSing towards, what is it, 4 players there. And you know all of them are there, but obviously they don't. And Huin taking out a nice Shinobi with the op there.
And he's still going to be an issue for them that they have to deal with. So this fast play that they wanted to take here with the 40 seconds.
This is a good spot GMD has.
Also has a great angle.
Whether or not he's able to take. Oh, okay. Now he knows something's up.
Coming out now. GMD's going to wait for the prime moment to just push this.
He doesn't know it though. He doesn't know when.
Tucked away in the back. Tens doesn't manage to pick up a kill though. But there.
Oh no.
GMD finally makes that play happen as he sends it right inside of mid.
Well, GMD's not in a bad position right now, kind of.
They don't have a lot of time to be able to make this play happen, and they get onto that one.
There's a lot of pressure right now on C9. 3v4.
Now the retake here is Win has Blades out. It's a desperate round here.
GMD taking out Tens. One more player, and that will be it. Bro, this is anyone's game. Like, this is anyone's game in it, realistically. Like,
they had so many.
This is crazy. What are they doing?
In front of C9 that they had no choice. They just had to get to walls. And
this is going to be a long game, isn't it?
Yeah, there was such a smart way that Gen.G played that because they knew that they can let the site go so long as they don't lose Sova, because the Sova is extremely powerful because of the Odin. Because you can spray through all of this. You can spray through all these walls onto the site. If the attackers only have the site to play the post plant, they are extremely unfavorable.
No options.
They have the disadvantages are insane.
I've literally just come off reacting to the Black Ops Cold War trailer on a different project that I'm running, so switching to Valorant so quickly is I'm still tuning myself to it. But that's wishful thinking. That's very wishful thinking. Oh, this is not looking good. Although Huin definitely no, that was a good play. I mean, overall, the net result of that was brilliant. C9 are now weak due to that.
Quite good about that. Now Vice, though, has been his series thus far. It does stay alive from that engagement, only with 11 HP. It's going to be the 2 Sentinels left alive to try and win this one alongside the Sova, who has Spike. And that is one of the great uses of Killjoy's ult. She can force people back, give them time to get onto the site, and freely plant it with no one the wiser. But now it's a post plant.
Yeah, there's a huge
what could happen here, bro?
A breach ultimate available. The Rolling Thunder
2v3, but 2 of the 3 on C9 is so low.
So that's a very big
2 of Gen.G's are full health right now.
Beautiful.
Easy wall bang there.
They try to hold on to this side, but they have, of course, lost the breach, so it does give them more opportunities.
This is worrying potentially for C9, but maybe C9 Sober can do something here. Or not. And with that, Gen.G pulls it back.
Time to get the spike defused as well, and my goodness, that was close. And you know what? They didn't have to spend the.
This is slightly edging towards Gen.G now, obviously in terms of the point, but also the last game they did win.
Getting the tree flank and putting that pressure. Also,
this is quite interesting.
Dart, they were not anticipating that.
But as we all know, I mean, even if Gen.G was beating C9 10-3, we all know that that can literally go to 13 to C9. So, you know, 13 to 10 to C9, you know, anything can happen in this game. But as of right now, Gen.G is currently 1 point ahead. Both teams have some fairly similar eco, unsurprisingly.
Gen.G actually with the operator on the catwalk position. Operator on the breach. Don't see that every day.
What am I watching?
I'm quite curious to see exactly what C9's plan will be here. Well, with that said, looks like they'll be able to defend against. I think that's just spray through the smoke there. Very unfortunate there for Gen.G, but for Cloud9, of course, you're loving that. The breach.
Yeah, this whole game has just slowed down so much. Both teams know that the other one is pretty much just as capable as them, and they don't want to take chances, especially Gen.G right now. They, you know, they have a lead. They want to keep it. That was nice.
Gorgeous shot.
That was nice.
Which is hurting them. He's been on fire this game. Contrary to what we saw earlier on Split, now Shinobi though looking to get some intel with
Bro, people are saying some stuff about C9 in the Twitch chat, no lie.
Rip away for a moment. The crosshair was not going to be able to stay onto that doorway, and thus Relics will profit off of that. Player one though inside of hell gets the paranoia.
Oh, what's going to happen here?
Has to stay alive. He does not.
C9 might have this round now.
And delays things for a
they
moment.
may
now
have
Spike
it.
is going to go down. But
it's going to be difficult. No way. What's he going to do?
Gen.G, they're going to know exactly where they're located, thus making it difficult with an Odin and an Op to break through this.
They're really trying to get them. They're going to wait for them to stop shooting, and they're going to try and attack as soon as that happens. I think. Right, get Killjoy's turret. That's the first one down.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Oh, straight away gone.
He gets it. And he gets the one onto Vice, but he's now alone. FE's against the world as he may be forced back.
This is a round to Cloud9, it looks like.
And he will be making his way back and will be saving that Odin. And C9, again, just off of the back of that initial pick on Catwalk, onto the breach. That was huge. That was such a huge moment for them.
And they know that breach had ult available, so they were playing around that one expertly. Gave them a window of opportunity. That
Bro,
they
copy
were
past it in
looking for.
Twitch
We're
chat
now
is something
tied up.
else.
Great game here between these two teams.
Like, I don't really have an issue with it, potentially. I don't know.
FeS has been a thorn on the side of C9, as also
It's interesting to see different Twitch chats and how they react to stuff.
And we're going to get a little bit more of a passive hold here.
Bro, Effie is just playing with luck right now, trying it, but it's not happening.
Win with that.
It's an understandable strat, though, obviously. I understand why he's doing it, but... Oh.
I thought he had that one.
I thought so, too.
Quinn is annoyed, I would imagine, at that. Ooh. That could have gone really well for him, and he's had a very, very good start with the AWP.
And perhaps tells them that maybe there was more of a stack towards the B site, as a lot of the positions towards A are clear. Vice in another 1v1 here. Player one in a great,
this is about to pop
position.
the F off.
Only got a classic with versus the Bulldog.
There's no way that you have this number of players in such a small concentrated area, and there's not going to be some crazy carnage go down.
The Omen will have to deal with that. And there goes the pincer.
There we go.
Very well done by Cloud9. Spike is down.
Bro, Cloud9 getting 5-4. This is... Bro, this is intense.
Again, he can
this is intense.
To harass his Gen.G lineup. And Effie's yet again
This is
holding on
intense.
to his favorite toy, that Odin. Oh, gets tagged for 14 HP. I think they might try and rip this gun away from
Gen.G
here.
holding on by a flipping thread with Effie's there.
They're going for it.
What is this? Well, at least he got the eco.
There goes the arrow up high. Is that going to tag anyone? It looks like it will, but he is gone. Effie's and the Odin. Well, he's going to have to repurchase that one if he wants to continue with it in the following rounds. And Cloud9's starting to take a grip of this one, but again, that breach shot is still available. So if GMD manages to survive the early and mid-round portions and is in a retake scenario, you feel like that
I'm looking at chat right now and I shouldn't be. I'm gonna stop looking at chat, it's annoying me.
Into that.
And they didn't really want to invest that in that pistol round. Unless they managed to get guns off of some of their targets, there really was no reason for them to do that. Now some more vision here gained by Gwyn. Oh, okay. So we'll pop Nano immediately. Gwyn continues to hold this angle, owning mid. They learned their lesson from that last game too. They gave C9 mid control, and ever since then, Gen.G, they have not allowed them the freedom to be able to take this cleanly.
But the problem with that is if you see all that presence in mid, you know that there's...
This is very close right now. The only thing obviously is that Cloud9's Reyna ain't doing too well, but apart from that, things are pretty even right now. Gwyn assuming his position.
But we can see here
We're to be fair before he has done well with it, so...
Gen.G, except for Win. Win's out there by himself. So if there's a delayed mid-take here, Win could be the difference to give Gen.G an advantage. But Cloud9 have to make a call now. They do have the spike towards the B site, so they can try to fake in towards this A site where there are the majority of Gen.G.
And they know where the Rolling Thunder is going to be located. So they use Rolling Thunder, but Shinobi gets the kill with Hunter's Fury. Rolling Thunder gets no value there.
This is the slowest round yet, I think, potentially. Although now it's starting to kick up a little bit. Gen.G is getting picked off a little bit here. Is Cloud9 really going to start getting a 2-point lead on this after this whole draw and slight edge with Gen.G?
You are very satisfied if you're a Cloud9 fan right now.
Yeah, it's got to be so frustrating for GMD, the fact that he constantly is getting...
Gen.G started off really well as well, so this is interesting to see.
Fury, there wasn't anything he could do. He's got to feel like he's just been completely shut out of the game at this point, and I'm loving the usage of Omen's ultimate, the TP, to actually be used when you're attacking, when your team's running into a site.
As a distraction.
Exactly. So you either have to deal with it, and you can see Effie's there. He knows if he loses the control of the back portion of the site, that he has no chance to do anything. So he has to try to make it across.
Bro,
and then he was
this dude has 1 HP.
He had no options. There was absolutely 0 options for Effie to do anything there.
Damn, bro. This is actually getting... Cloud9 is starting to take it a little bit out here. Actually, low-key, if Cloud9 wins, that's actually... not from a fandom point of view, I probably like both of these teams equally, so it's not as much weight on it for me, but I kind of hope Cloud9 wins just on the basis of my timing, because I've got like maybe 2 to 3 hours of battery life on this camera, so if I want to react to the TSM match, it'd be great if there could be one more game before the TSM match for me to charge my camera. So it's a pure logistical thing out here, not necessarily a fandom thing, but regardless. That's actually a question I have for you. Are you a fan of Gen.G or C9, and which one do you prefer? Which one do you want to be winning? Ken's taken out for win nicely. Player 1 trading it back though with relics. Ooh. Gen.G looks like they're going to maybe potentially take this one back.
We're going to be scattered about in mid, losing some bodies in the process.
Although
Vice, though, again, has just been ice cold this whole series.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, the Cypher battle on the A side. That's really, really awesome.
What's about to happen here?
Presence again, you know that there can't be many players on the extremities, so that's an opportunity to get some lurk value, and we see that it happens exactly here. Now the GMD is alive to play a late round, but his Rolling Thunder has been expended, and so he's unable to use that.
Depends what he has. Maybe he has Fault Line available.
This could really go. This could go either way. It's really could. Oh no! Oh. Oh no! I was right. I was right. I was right. Bro, I thought when I said oh no, I thought it's because that's funny. I said oh no because the two players that were at the corner there, I didn't realize they weren't on the same team. I was just like, that was bad. I know I didn't make much sense though. I don't plan to be honest with you. The point has now been lost.
Cloud9 know that if there's that mid-aggression,
GG to Cloud9.
Move into other directions on the map, and they find those timings and they exploit them. So Gen.G didn't get the value that they needed, unfortunately, because this was fantastic. What a great mid setup.
Yeah, everything about that. We don't see the TP on top of the boxes that much because the dark cover, and it was smart though to play the dark cover there. You're not really going to get a clean angle if you're holding that one corner, which why would you hold that corner? There's no reason for you to be in the back right. So he knew that he had the freedom to do that. I agree with you, DDK. The problem is they're simply just giving up a lot of that site control, and they're not winning these battles. They're giving up too many resources.
So as I'm looking at it right now on my other screen, it's looking like Sentinels and the Immortals on 2-1 are currently playing whilst we're watching this in Group B because it's Group A.
Most importantly, they are going to be bringing Quinn around with Op to get around this.
Yeah, working that B main position with the operator once again. And they have market control and pizza control still, do Gen.G. C9 are looking to go for that explosion towards the A bomb side, and we haven't seen this too commonly, like, or at least it happening in this fashion. We'll see what they can get through this. Mikhail there in a close position by the door, ready to press that button if he needs to. Does have Gen.G behind him as well towards the tree position, so they're holding on to
Quinn
key spots. So
coming back with the op.
And look at this, C9 with the bait there.
Saint looking for great for Cloud9 right now. But there is still time. They can afford to lose this round though. It wouldn't be great, it'd be awesome for them if they could have this winning streak for now, but...
Are they still here? Are they still committing? Are they not? And Vice with that shutdown of the door.
They know each other are there now.
Give them cause for the pause here as Shinobi wraps around tree. Some more kills coming in. Vice now, neural theft. They'll know where player
this
one
really is anyone's game here.
He's by himself.
Oh, that was a bit of a
over there, and I think they will
well, you saw it.
Be able to get the spike down right at the nick of time. Now
oh my gosh.
He could play spoiler here. Spike will go down.
Oh, 2v2. What's gonna happen here? This Gen.G might bring us back. Who knows?
Get that overheal out of the gate. GMD is gonna be rather weak, but
okay, GMD takes 10s, but that's not gonna be. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, as you can tell by the sound effect that my voice just made.
Vice is playing.
He really is.
Cloud9, bro. GG's, like. G flipping G's. I appreciate it from my logistics point of view. Because literally what's going to happen now, if Cloud9 wins, I'm going to put my battery back onto charge. I'm probably going to record a Valorant video. Probably going to edit a little bit, and by the time that that's done, I imagine the next match with TSM, I think, should be played. And I'll be able to react to that. So perfect for content. Perfect for content.
Yeah, I think that the mid presence that they've been putting forward, Gen.G, it was exactly what C9 wanted. They wanted them to take mid a bit more, and then you get that info, which has always been working out for them here. Each and every round, they know exactly where they need to move. Because of the way that they're playing this out now, they're just going to fast send this, but they have to be careful not to connect with anyone here on the Paranoia. Paranoia does not lock onto a target, does not do any damage, or not damage, but doesn't block any of the vision here. Mikhail's going to be playing backside alongside.
This is about to get very bloody.
Deadly here, and
oh my gosh. Okay, Gen.G definitely has, I think, got this one in the bag.
Down, the retake comes through here. You got 10 still alive.
I mean, who knows? Cloud9 could still. I mean, Omen is weak, so that'll be a quick pick if he's able to do that. Only thing is that they don't know that. So, as in Cloud9 obviously, and Reyna actually is weak. If she can get one pick, if Tens can get one pick, of course they may be able to get their health back. but this isn't looking good at all for Cloud9. Although,
What was that? A quick trio of kills from Mitch, the headshots all over the place, and I was worried about
like
Tens on that Reyna. You get that kill, overheal, and very, very problematic. But Mitch with that turret.
Bro, Cloud9 right now, what are they doing?
First time I'm casting Killjoy.
GG's, like, fair play. You know what I mean? Holy. This is, wow. Respect to Cloud9 for pulling that one off, because I did not see that one coming. That was Gen.G's to win. Wow. Cloud9 really got a comeback going here from, like, what was it, 3-2, 4-2, something like that? As in Gen.G 3-2 or something like that? 9-4 Cloud9 to Gen.G right now, but of course anything could still happen. Gen.G could still pull this back. They do have a very, I think, reliable roster, to be honest with you. I mean, they did win the last game after all. But what's going to happen here? Anything can happen.
Yeah, always a plus to be able to get the orb in early rounds like this.
Thing is, all it will take is for them to miss one angle, and someone could honestly, with the right weapon, right here, as we're about to see most likely.
He's looking for another one too, but there's player one.
That's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. All it took was for one angle that they weren't prepared for. However, player one does take relics out.
As Mikhail now is going to be the last man standing to deal with
this is starting to be C9's game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting this. This is a good game. But that's the thing. What do you expect, bro? I mean, I want to say now, by the way, if I ever like laugh or whatever, I'm really bad at the game compared to these people. Obviously, I'm just judging as a spectator. Gen.G is a great team. They're all great teams, but this is a surprise to me considering how the start of the game started and the fact that Gen.G won the last game and Cloud9 is only 3 rounds away from winning, which is wow. Just considering how the game started, that's all it is. And now Vice is readying up, and that is a bold strategy. But he does get play one, and now he's just spraying, hoping for the best. He probably thinks they're all right next to him, and he's about. What's happening here now? Oh no! Oh, he knew, he realized. Yeah, they got too excited, and now they're having to back up because that was not a good fight to take. Saying that, Cloud9 and Gen.G pretty much doing the same. I mean, yes, Cypher's definitely got half health now, so that's not helpful, but apart from that,
we go into a 4 versus 4, 40 seconds to go, and we have Gen.G taking some mid position, looking for that B split, can make their way through market. However, you can see a recon arrow is available there, which could be problematic when you have to force your way quickly through these choke points and the recon arrow and you're unable to stop it revealing your position and this Ares is out. That can be dangerous, and now the rotation begins here for Cloud9 as they try to get themselves
oh my god. There is no way that just happened.
No, the Ares from the back, and he's causing all kinds of
well played, Shinobi.
And the blind comes onto Effie's, but somehow he's
that's still good. Cloud9 has a good chance here again. Sova very low, half health, less than. Tens getting that easy pick, and then bro, C9 has got this right now. Like I said at the very start, they could technically not, they could technically lose this still, but how unlikely is that really? It's unlikely. Still, unlikely happens in Valorant sometimes. For all we know, Gen.G could go on a flipping 7 or whatever, however many they need. Round streak. But Cloud9 really does seem to be doing it right now. And honestly, if you were to ask me this about 5-7 minutes ago, you know, you wouldn't think this would be happening right now.
It's going to tie us up one apiece, force the third map for this best of 3.
Maybe more like 15 minutes ago. This game's been going for half an hour, so.
Like we should have more presence towards mid and A main from.
Low key though. Yeah, actually, no, that does make sense. 11-4. I had a thought in my head, but it doesn't make sense, so I'm not gonna translate it.
They're actually rotating an additional player over. They have a bunch of trips and cameras available for B. They can play the retake there quite effectively. They're gambling on this A bomb site.
That go through the wall. That's funny.
That's crazy.
Is backing up. Oh, they're gonna be tucked away outside. Relix has no idea. There goes the recon. Relix needs to be careful. Caught in the middle of this. He does manage to dodge it for a moment. The rolling
good dodge. Are they gonna move in quickly? That's the question. Oh, everything's happening now. The whole shebang is going right here. And with that,
they didn't deal with the players that were inside of A, and now it's just going to be GMD. The Rolling Thunder was used.
Bro, Cloud9, fair play. Fair play. Now the question is, do they get this final winning round?
It's insane.
I apologize for yawning. It's not the game. It's me being very tired. Oh dear, I still have like 5 hours, 6, 7 hours to be awake as well. That's gonna be fun. Actually, no, a lot. 3. About 8 hours of being awake. That's gonna be fun.
With Mitch having the ultimate available on kill,
bro, the whole chat now is talking crap to Gen.G. Like this whole time, it's been talking crap to Cloud9, and now the whole thing is just switched. Like I say, there's a reason why I'm not showing Twitch chat. Alright, Huin getting a nice ult kill. I mean, the thing is, Gen.G know this is do or die. Unfortunately for Gen.G though, I don't know. Well, I really enjoyed reacting to this game. Actually, who knows? 1v1. He doesn't know he's there either, and he knows he's there. Well, now he knows he's there, and 10 versus GMD, what's gonna happen? Oh, he doesn't know he's there. He doesn't know. Alright, I was wrong. I'm about to do the outro and everything, and GMD just brings it back. GG, Gen.G, GG.
Whether you have like the mirror matchup with the agents in the 1v1, or
I swear, if this turns up being a 12-12 thing now, that's gonna be crazy. So Vice decides to play ahead of the aftershock. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that, to be real. I mean, I didn't think GMD was going to do that, only on the basis that, like, at first he thought that Vice, was on the left of Heaven, and then obviously Vice ended up on the right, but he still managed to flick him, which was really cool to see. Oh, wow, we're already in. Okay. Vice gets a quick one on Gen.G. Wait, hang on a second. 2 players already down for Gen.G, bro. This is it. Probably. I mean, I said that last time, but this probably does look like it might be it, though, to be honest, for Gen.G this time. I could be wrong. GMD is definitely making it count, but Mitch comes back with it.
Unfortunately, now they're 2 against 4. It's looking so desperate here.
Killjoy did just get down to like 2 HP, but it's still a 4v2.
So I'll give them some information. And they are going to try to walk up.
This is awkward for Gen.G now. They have only 47 seconds to plant a spike or to take out the entire team. I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, then that's crazy.
30 seconds now. Time is of the essence.
This is close. This is close. They ain't letting any angles stop them here. But Relix has just got the intel, and everyone knows where they are now, and they're just ready. C9 is ready for this. Gen.G's gone. I clapped the wrong flipping time. I clapped the wrong time that time.
With that detained, so really, Mikhail is just
well, regardless.
No options. That's GG.
Cloud9 wins versus Gen.G, which means that is 1-1, which means oh hello, it's 10s, which means that now it will be 1-1, which means I think we got. Do we really have to? Not do we really have to, but does that mean that we have another match now? Let's have a look.
As I mentioned, one of the adjustments I would have loved to have seen them make.
I think that means
instead of you know, in those mid rounds, mid kind of surges and mid control.
I think that means that they're going to have to play again, which means, yeah, okay. Awesome. Well, that was a really interesting game. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to get on with everything I need to do right now, so I don't have a lot of time. With that being said, if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, a like, and all the rest of it. I'm going to be looking at TSM versus either Gen.G or Cloud9, depending on who wins this next game. I won't be able to react to that because my camera battery just won't be able to do it. But with that being said, if you want to be around, hit that sub button. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.